When the Yogurt Took Over is a critique of the ignorance and hubris of modern humankind. Perhaps if we weren't so sure of our own superiority, we wouldn't be so ignorant and lost. A perfect example of this is the creation of the conscious yogurt. Not only did the scientists play with something that was beyond their comprehension, but they were careless enough to let it escape the laboratory. Modern science believes itself to be superior to nature, often playing God than regretting the karmic consequences. Modern society does not respect the flow of nature and the universe, and we hold ourselves back through our own ego. This is the main point of Frankenstein and Jurassic Park. Often when humans try to fix or experiment on things in nature, they end up making it much worse, which may be exactly what has led to the calamity that we are presently facing all around the world. There are many examples of this in history, such as when they brought rabbits to Australia, and the rabbits had no natural predators, thus multiplying out of control. This is why no external force is coming to save us, because if it did, we wouldn't learn from our mistakes. We'd only continue to make a mess of the earth. We must learn to clean up this mess ourselves. We are the ones we've been waiting for. The yogurt even provides the solutions to America's economic issues, only for modern society's pride to think it knows better, thus not following the plan exactly and leading to ruin. If only humanity's emotions were balanced with logic and reason, then we would be in a better situation than we are now. If only we weren't so focused on the superficial. It's fitting that the narrator is the voice of Brain from Pinky and the Brain, and that he also gains consciousness and superintelligence as a result of scientific lab experiments. Interestingly, the voice of the yogurt sounds identical to the voice of the narrator of the Second Renaissance from the Animatrix, another story about catastrophe as a result of human scientific arrogance and intellectual vanity. The people in this episode are made to look extremely silly to reflect how ridiculous most of us actually are, including our scientists and leaders. Yes, all humans are imperfect and inherently flawed, but this episode deals with the aspect of humanity that reaches the level of absurdity and insanity, especially when it comes to large groups. Who are the truly rational ones, though? Is one group really that much more rational than another, or is it just the masses in general? Many people who cannot debate rationally only hurl jests and insults at one another, making ad hominem attacks. They cannot teach, only preach. They cannot convince, only force. This is the madness of the mob, something that happens in real life, as well as on social media. Like I discussed in practically every analysis, we see the allegory of Plato's cave. Finally, the yogurt proves its total superiority to humans by departing the Earth in yogurt cup-shaped spaceships to explore the galaxy, leaving the hairless apes to scratch their heads in confusion and dismay. So what is holding humanity back? Unbalanced emotions, ego, and selfishness. The solution is humility, honesty, diligent self-inner work, and compassion. We must talk less, listen more, and push ourselves to become more fully realized. We must understand what Socrates understood. I know that I know nothing. I hope y'all enjoyed that. If you did like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for listening, and remember, elevate consciousness constantly.